everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to learn a very important skill for anyone with an electric fence: how to check its voltage using a common tool, a multimeter. This simple check helps ensure your fence is working correctly to keep animals in or out, and it's also crucial for safety. It's a straightforward process, but you need to follow the steps carefully. First, let's talk about what you'll need. You will primarily need a digital multimeter, which is generally easier to read than an analog one, and it should have a high voltage AC range. Absolutely essential are insulated gloves to protect yourself from shocks. Never skip this step. Now, before we touch anything, always prioritize safety. The most critical step is to turn off your electric fence energizer completely at the power source before you begin any setup or touching the wires. Electric fences deliver powerful, high-voltage pulses that can be very painful and potentially dangerous if not handled with care. Once the energizer is off and you are wearing your insulated gloves, let's prepare your multimeter. Plug the red test lead into the jack labeled 4 volts, which often looks like a V or VMA. Then, plug the black test lead into the COM or common jack. Next, turn the dial on your multimeter to the AC volts setting. You'll typically see VAC or a V with a wavy line symbol. Since electric fences operate at very high voltages, you need to select a high range, usually 750 volts AC or 1000 volts AC, if your multimeter isn't auto-ranging. If it has an auto-ranging feature, simply selecting AC volts will be sufficient. With your multimeter set up and your safety gloves on, you can now turn your fence energizer back on. Be extremely cautious as the fence is now live. Carefully take the red probe of your multimeter and firmly touch it to the main electric fence wire. Then, take the black probe and touch it to a good ground source. This could be the dedicated ground rod for your fence, or another reliable earth connection. Look at the display on your multimeter, it will show you the voltage reading. A healthy electric fence typically reads anywhere from 2000 to 8000 volts. If your reading is significantly lower, it indicates a problem, such as a short circuit, vegetation touching the fence, or a weak energizer. You can also check different points along your fence line to help pinpoint where a voltage drop might be occurring. Always remember to turn off the energizer again before making any adjustments, repairs, or if you need to move the multimeter to a new section of fence. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this guide helps you keep your electric fence working safely and effectively. If you found this information useful, please give this video a big thumbs up. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or your own tips for fence maintenance. Share this video with anyone who might find it helpful, and consider supporting the channel by subscribing for more practical how-to guides. See you next time.